Toying Around Toys here. Today we're going to be taking a look at our already unboxed figure. He kind of did half the work himself, but we are looking at G.I. Joe Classified by Hasbro. This is the Dreadnok Buzzer, named after two things. One, Buzzer, because his weapon of choice is a chainsaw, or a buzzsaw perhaps you might call it. Also, his fear of an actual hair buzzer, which is how he got his second name, because he's got those long luscious locks. And the one thing he fears the most is a knot. He does dread knots, so he is the Dreadnok. Just taking a quick gander in what's left of the box here. He sure did a number on that. And when he escaped, his legs became a little bit wonky. So let's just fix those so he doesn't have to stand all awkward during the rest of the review. So what the windowless packaging did back when they used to do that. Now they're back to the windows. They used to have this really cool art piece in there. It's kind of stuck because apparently a chainsaw is not the best way to do your unboxing. Lesson learned. But we got this really cool art, black and white image of Buzzer. And then he's got his box of goodies in there. Little bit of a trade secret. I already unboxed them so I can get the buzzsaw out. But don't tell anyone, okay? Our little secret. And he did come with pretty cool little sunglasses. However, when I put them on him, I'm not a huge fan of them. They look kind of awkward on his face. So I know if I display them with them, they're going to fall off all the time. So I'll probably just use them for some videos here and there. But for the most part, I genuinely think I like his face better without them. These arms, however, there are very few figures I see that actually have arm hair detailed on them. That is incredible. He's got some chest hair, some arm hair. Just shows that their level of detail to some of these figures is just top notch. So I really appreciate that, Hasbro. And we have a beep, 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 beep. Oh, we'll have to take a look at the guns and other weapons later. It is stop motion time.
Storm Shadow, out of my way. You stand no chance. I've got a chainsaw. You've got nothing. You are foolish to think that I need a weapon to fight or kill you. That is nothing more than a tool. It brings you no power. Power comes from within. Let's see how foolish I am when you... That was a lucky strike. I wasn't even ready. If you put as much time into training as you did as running your gums, perhaps you might stand a chance. You seem a little bit confident. Everyone's confident until they have a hand cut off by a chainsaw. I am growing tiresome of your antics. You have no clue what you're in for. My training is top-notch. I have disarmed people much larger than you. You will be so shocked your head will explode, and as I'm standing over your lifeless body, I will put on my shades to block out the sun setting on your life. Well, I was mostly right. I'm gonna count that as a win.
Well, that was more gruesome than I was expecting, but, buzzer's gonna buzz. All right, so we had his gun that we're able to put in his holster. It's a pretty cool little gun. Then we've got this little knife, and on his leg, we've got a nice little spot for that. It's a little bit too close to the backside. If he sits down, he might get a handle somewhere where he's probably not going to appreciate it. So just be careful, buzzer out there. Just stand if you can. I'm sure he's got a standing desk during his cobraing. So this weapon is interesting. It's a blade on a chain. However, the same problem I had with nunchucks is the chain doesn't move, so it really can be held down and you can't really do too much with it. So I'm not a huge fan of that one. But the other weapon is kind of like a club baseball bat type of thing with a blade on the end. It's a little bit flimsy from a plastic standpoint, but I think that's okay. I don't have any concerns there. It looks pretty amazing. So I could definitely see displaying him with this or using this. Now he's got an open hand because he doesn't have to carry the chainsaw with two hands. So we can put either the knife or the gun in the other one and have him ready to shoot people and then do a Gallagher and just smash some watermelons with the other guy. So here is our version 2 of Buzzer, which I really like. I'm probably going to end up using this bladed baseball bat type weapon for some stop motions. It's a lot of fun and it's very unique. I don't see too many weapons like that. However, this is Buzzer, so without the chainsaw, he really hasn't earned his name. He's not blunt force bladed baseball bat guy, which I'm sure it's G.I. Joe. They are creative enough. They could probably come up with like a bats type name for it or just an acronym. So perhaps there's something in there, but when your guy comes with a chainsaw, you're going to give him the chainsaw. And I absolutely love this figure. This is one of the most unique, coolest figures. He doesn't have a lot of flashy colors or anything, but he's got a lot of character in what he does. When you're running into a laser fight against GI Joes, everyone's got guns and bombs and stuff like that, and your weapon of choice is a chainsaw. You've got personality. That's going to carry you a long way. Hey, you might get shot, but you did it with a chainsaw. Pick him up. Thanks for watching.